Are you somebody that people would say that you are unconditionally constructive and you are the most positive person I've ever met? Or do they say, oh, okay, thanks, good to see you? Um, I just wanted to talk to you today about being constructive and positive in people's lives because we need it right now more than ever. We know that right now there's a huge loneliness epidemic. I teach people how to make friends with people because they are so lonely. They don't even know how to make a friend. And I watch these dating shows that show these people that kind of show up and like want people to prove themselves to them. And I'm like, no, that's not how it's done. You want to be that bright light and shining person in front of people and make other people feel good. It's not about you. It's not just being a performer. It's really having the ability to make other people feel good. So I want to talk to you about when you're leaving an impression. It takes just a couple of seconds to create a first impression. People are evaluating your looks, but also how you talk and how they feel around you. And so your job as a communicator is to really try to make other people feel good. And how do you do that? I would say their very first impression is when you see people for the first time or talk to them on the phone, that you show enthusiasm. Like, hi, how are you? Good to talk to you. Or, hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Now, that may not be your personality, and maybe you tone it down a bit, but hi, it's good to see you. How are you? And so you can do that in the professional environment. And so when you start to talk and ask people questions, you want to be able to be with them to listen. Oftentimes, people are more about what I can say to you instead of let me hear what you're saying and let me respond to you. And so I would encourage people to let people talk a little bit, ask them questions, be engaged, be interesting, and then always endorse people, always validate people. Everybody's doing the best they can at any given time. So if you come in and just are always critical, and so many of us have that as we're seeing like, oh, you've got this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, instead of wow, what a pleasant person, or I really liked how they made me feel, or their good communication skills. Really focus in on what you liked instead of what you didn't like. This is really a retraining of your brain. You really have to learn to transform your mind into gratitude and appreciation and validation. And so my encouragement for all of you today is, especially during the holidays and when you're around family and around your neighbors or you're around your coworkers, is tell them something they did good. Validate them. Let them know that you appreciate them and tell them what they do well. It'll make you feel good. It'll make them feel good. And overall, we need this more than anyone. Everybody needs encouragement. So I would just encourage you to give encouragement to everybody that you meet. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. And don't forget, stay inspiring.